I'm over in Mendham, New Jersey today with my buddy Bob Steenbock. We've got to make some stair balusters, and he's an expert at that. So let's get started. These are the pieces, and we're going to make these out of oak. And first thing we got to do is cut them to length. Bob is an outstanding turner woodworker, and this is one of his projects. That thing is hollow. It's about 16 inches in diameter.
End pieces, that's an end cut.
Uh-huh. Now that's a cutting board. Here's a little Bob's collection. Does all type of cutting boards, bowls, prolific wood turner. Bob calls this his happy place.
At her house. And the tree guy dropped the logs off here. It was a maple log and a hickory log.
Mm-hmm.
And she wanted cutting boards and bowls. So I says, you know, this is not a quick process. This is going to take a year.
Mm-hmm.
And I cut everything out, dried it. I made 16 cutting boards, and I think 14 bowls came out of it.
Mm.
I call her up. Your order's done. Oh, we moved. Right, she was in Burnsville here. She goes, well, how much do I owe you? I gave her a bill. I had a check 2 days later, and I mailed them all out.
You made the bench too?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, man. Awesome work. This is so cool.
This is an Amish fella did that.
Wow. Wow, look at that. That is so cool. These are pet urns. That's fantastic. I love the piece of wood too.
That's all spalted maple.
Yeah, spotted maple. Okay, here's Bob's lathe. It's a big old Powermatic. He makes a lot of pens and bottle stoppers on this. It just keeps on going and going and going. What'd you say it takes? You can do 11 feet with this thing?
I maxed out at 11 feet.
Maxed out 11 feet. Look at the size of this thing. This big old blue thing is a dust collector. It's one heck of a turning shop. So today we're going to make these balusters, and let's get started. Yep. So Bob's finding the center the old-fashioned way without tools, just a pencil. Bob does this pretty much full time, right, Bob?
Anymore, yes.
Yeah.
I don't take any more outside work.
Right.
I just made these rods so I get a little flexibility with them.
This is really nice, so you can take your measurements and dimensions right off.
Right in front of me here. Just turn that one around. Making a story pole.
So you're doing all the different transition points, whether they're beads or coves.
Yep. I graduate that down a little bit here. Thing I do use a lot.
Oh yeah. Gives you a steady rest.
Yep. Well, we're going to dimension everything here.
Yep. So we're going to use a host of different outside calibers to do this.
Well, I just actually use one.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I just.
Okay, we can see how that's coming up. He's getting the beads and coves perfect. He's got to do this couple beads here. He's got this nice little transition, a bead and a cove. Gorgeous. So you were saying earlier that your granddad got you involved with this?
Yep. I had my own lathe at 9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Used to watch him. That kind of got me hooked.
So he was a full-time woodworker?
He was.
Mm-hmm.
He had did architectural millwork
Right.
for years. Had a lumber yard.
So how about your dad? What was he?
No, he didn't. He wasn't a woodworker.
Now you say that. I had a little tiny toy lathe when I was under 10. Now I think about it. I forget the brand was. Whole thing was probably about 15 inches long. I don't know what happened to it.
My pencil marks on there.
This is what I do with baseball bats. I go up every 2 inches.
2 inches?
Every 2 inches, yeah. But it's a nice gradual slope.
So I can feel the high spots in there.
Mm-hmm. You took out everything that wasn't a baluster. Look at that, how quick that went. Wow. Awesome. All right, just a little sanding and we're done, right?
Yep. Sand her up. They're not all like that, I tell you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is a commercial dust collector that's sold to the drywall community.
What do you think?
Let's take a look. And that's what happens when you bring your work to a true master craftsman. So now we just need 2 more, and we can get some lunch. Like I said, this is what happens when you come to a master craftsman's house, in his shop. All right, that's fantastic, Bob. Really appreciate your time today. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, who needs a lathe duplicator when you got a Bob Steinbeck? Thanks, Bob.
You're very welcome.